Today, the majority of people in the Western world believe that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, whether they eat it or not. As we have learned from history, popular beliefs have been proven wrong many times. In previous videos, I talked about why eating breakfast is not the best thing for your weight or health. In this video, we'll talk about how we started to believe that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. If you look at human history, people did not eat anything first thing in the morning. Even today, if you look at healthy cultures around the world, people don't eat breakfast. Or if they do, it's coffee and tea and sometimes something very light. When I lived in Greece, as kids, sometimes we did eat something light in the morning for breakfast. But not always. But most adults never ate breakfast. If you look at cultures in Africa and South America, untouched by the West, you will find that none of them eat breakfast. So, how did the Western world come to believe that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? The answer is marketing. As sad as it is, we live in a world today that with the right marketing message, you can get people to believe almost anything. Is it possible that special interest groups are driving this idea that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? It will not be the first time that special interest groups are trying to get us to believe something that's not true just so they can sell more products. Here's a quote from Marion Nestle, a former chair of the Department of Nutrition, Food Studies and Public Health and professor of sociology at the New York University. This quote was taken from one of her articles. Many, if not most studies demonstrating that breakfast eaters are healthier and manage weight better than non-breakfast eaters were sponsored by Kellogg's or other breakfast cereal companies. Isn't that interesting? Personally, I don't eat breakfast, but I do make exceptions. I believe in the 80-20 rule. If you eat perfect 80% of the time, your body will forgive you for the 20% of the time that you don't.